All right, what is up? What is up? I know it's been a good minute. We have just found the most wildest thing thrifting. There's Vin. Get me the bag. We're not showing you what we got yet. This is not going to be like a whole thrifting video. I just found one of the sickest things ever thrifting. You're not going to see it right now. You said a piece of it. Hide that. Yeah, they don't want to know that. We want to make them wait and watch it. In this bag is probably the sickest thing I will ever find in my entire life thrifting. I'm going to tell you right now, it's a game-used item. I have found game-used items before for the AFL, right? Arena Football League, yeah. 2 AFL game-used jerseys. This is the sickest thing you will ever find thrifting. I have the receipt. I couldn't take a video inside the store. I was freaking out when I saw it. It is proof that it's real. It's proof that it's game-used. New York Islanders related to. I know I was so aggressive about that, but yeah, when I get back home, I'll show it to you. I cannot believe what I just got. Here we are. We have the biggest jersey we've found on this channel, the biggest jersey I've ever found thrifting, and I'm excited. This jersey is a quote-unquote game-used NHL All-Star Game jersey. What does that mean by the quotes? There's definitely a few jerseys that are used throughout the All-Star Game weekend. Like, don't get me wrong, for the skills competition, they're wearing their regular jersey, their home or away jersey. Throughout the periods, they're going to wear a jersey a period. During warm-ups, they're going to wear a different jersey. For the photo shoots, they'll wear a different jersey. For the practice, I think they wear a different jersey. So I'm not too sure which jersey this one is yet. We're going to look that up on MyGray, make it a part of the video as well. But we spent a pretty penny on this. Even if it was just used in a photo shoot, it's still insanely cool. Best case scenario was used in the game, but you have to assume that the player got one of the jersey, and I don't know if the team got one set of the jersey, game used jersey, if there's 3 to sell. So we're definitely are down one, because you have to assume this player has at least one of the jerseys. Not that we're getting every jersey that this guy wore in the game, don't get me wrong. We're not completing a rainbow here. It's not like hockey cards, but let's show you what I paid. Start off with the price. Gonna 3, 2, 1. $235. Yes, you see the sweat dripping down my face. It is mad hot in here. It's in August. Terrible conditions. $235. I saved $75. Definitely the most expensive thing I've ever bought thrifting. You're not looking to go into a thrift store and drop almost $250, but hey, we did, and I think it's worth it. I don't know. You guys should let me know down below. Is it time? How are we gonna reveal this? you know what, I'll give you guys a chance to guess what year it is, because I know some people like doing that. Does this help anyone? Does this help anyone? Let me know down below if you can guess what jersey this is before we show it off. Because we're showing it off in 3, 2, 1. Bam. Eastern Conference All-Star Game jersey. Obviously, Eastern Conference. I already told you guys it's a New York Islander. And the year of the All-Star Game was 2004 in Minnesota. Pretty underrated All-Star Game jersey, in my opinion. It's not the best. It's definitely not the worst. I like it. Here's the tag right here. I know I'm going to do a montage, but I want to show you off the tag of the price I paid. Size 58. This jersey was associated or used in All-Star Weekend. Hopefully worn in a practice at the very least. Worst case scenario, just a photo shoot. But I think it's time. So how I knew it was associated with the All-Star Game and not like just a pro jersey, there is this MyGray tag, which we'll be getting into later. So you can see the code right there. So that code is distributed for this jersey, and this jersey only. So we're going to go on the MyGray store, MyGray website, whatever their authentication site is, and see which jersey this is. I really doubt it's game worn. If it's game worn, that's insane. No matter what, it was used during All-Star Weekend. The player wore it. Hopefully it touched ice. As long as he wore it in the practice, I'm very happy. Even if he didn't, it's still an insane item to find at a thrift store. But Is it worth the $235 we paid? I'd say yes either way because it is also signed. 3, 2, 1. The player is Adrian Aucoin. Very good New York Islanders defenseman during a pretty rough time in the franchise history. He just did something with the Islanders, one of the Islander podcasts. So, really great timing that I found this at that exact time. I'm very excited to find out how we got this jersey and where it came from, whether it's from the NHL PA, the NHL player himself, I doubt it, or maybe the Islanders team, and then, they sold it, someone bought it, and for some reason gave it to a thrift store. I mean, this jersey is beautiful. Here's a signature on the jersey. CCM, Adrian Aucoin. We're going to do a montage with it, obviously, before we get into the My Gray stuff. So, we'll do the montage. I'll show you maybe some clips of him maybe wearing it. We'll see what we can find on the internet. Or maybe not this jersey, but jerseys similar to it. All I know is that this is easily the coolest jersey I've ever found thrifting, and I am so happy that it's mine. This probably would be the number 1 jersey if I did my top 10 jerseys now. So, Adrian Aucoin All-Star Game Associated jersey. Could be used in a few minutes when we find out if it's game used, practice used, or etc. Let's move.
From the New York Islanders, number 3, Adrian Aucoin.
So, funny enough, Adrian Aucoin actually did have a pretty infamous goal in this game. No one really knew who scored it originally. Quote-unquote, the hidden goal of the NHL 2004 All-Star Game. He did get a piece of it, as you can see. Here's him talking to Roberto Luongo, who was on the Islanders. They never played together, but still kind of funny. Couldn't find too much stuff on the 2004 All-Star Game, but here's a picture of Adrian Aucoin and the photo shoot jersey. So, let's see which one we have. Let's check it on My Gray. Let's go right now. Here we are. We're going to find out if this Adrian Aucoin jersey was used in the All-Star Game. I'd prefer it not to be just a photo shoot. I wanted to see ice time. Please. Please, please, please. So they only have it on Excel, so I have a Mac, so I can't really access it. Had to screen record it. Here we go. Showed you the jersey. Went through the montage of the jersey. Pulled up some clips of him from the 2003-2004 All-Star Game. It's time to find out if our jersey was actually used in the game or not. So, let's see. I'm interested to see how many copies there are of the All-Star Game jersey of his, and to see which copy we did get. Without further ado, let's go. So I'm going to explain a little bit about the process here. So you can obviously see all the sheets. We're sorting it by player now. I know you see the time lapse. My apologies. So here it is, every jersey in the My Gray system from the 2003-2004 season. See some good names there like Jason Arnott, Nick Antropov. You can see the description of some of the jerseys like shirt off the back giveaway, only used in 2 games, was ripped beyond repair, stuff like that. They actually give you a pretty good description, which is cool. So I am hoping to see what this jersey was used for. And I know what it was used for, but we're trying to make it, build it up for you guys. Here we are, Adrian Aucoin. We did it by name, obviously, Aucoin, A. That's our jersey right there, B11545, NHL All-Star. So it's a real jersey. Good start. Adrian Aucoin, obviously. His number is number 3. Wow, all breaking news. Eastern Conference All-Star photo practice. So, as you're going to see, the jersey was worn during practice and a photo shoot. Either way, it was used in the All-Star Game. Now, going off this list that they have here, the jersey that was worn in the first period was retained by the league, the NHL. The second period jersey that was worn was retained by the NHL Player Association, NHLPA, and the third one was retained by the player. I don't get why the NHLPA gets one. Not too sure about that. The NHL gets one as well. Interesting stuff there. But we have the jersey worn during the practice and photo shoot. So it was either that one or given up, or the one during warm-ups. I think I'd rather have the warm-up one personally, but either way, I'm still really stoked. This one was retained by the New York Islanders, meaning they probably got it and were able to sell it to probably an auction for charity to a fan. So obviously we do have the one retained by the team, which is an interesting thing to think about, because it is a very historic piece in New York Islanders history. You know, it's not like a game-winning playoff overtime series goal. It's not like Beauvillier's overtime winning goal in Game 6 of the Conference Finals, last goal at the Coliseum. But still, it's an All-Star Game jersey. How many All-Stars have there really been for the New York Islanders? I'll put it down in 3, 2, 1. Probably under 30, 40 different All-Stars. I'm not going to include Mike Bossy 10 times as 10 All-Stars. So there hasn't really been too many New York Islander All-Stars in my lifetime, and having at least a jersey that was used in that weekend by a player who played in it is really awesome. So I'm very happy. I'm very, very stoked no matter what. I know we wanted it to be game used. We wanted to see him get 10 goals in the jersey. But used in warm-up and a photo shoot. So hopefully the montage I'm going to create that you've already seen, there was videos of the photo shoot, maybe, or the practice. I'll see what I can find. Worst case, you just saw him in the same exact jersey, just with a different numbering. So not my jersey, but you'll still see hopefully some clips of him buzzing around that jersey. Adrian Aucoin, I'm still so happy. $235 for a jersey that was used during the All-Star Game weekend. Players signed. That's awesome, man. You're not finding that for $235. We do wish it was game used. I get it. I thought it was game used. It's not, but it makes sense where the NHL gets one, or the NHLPA gets one, the player gets one. I'm very interested in seeing how that works now, if the NHL maybe raffles one. So if anyone knows anything about that, let me know down below. But very interesting video, fun topic. I'm happy. So hope you guys enjoyed this video. I know something different, something fun. Hopefully this video does very well, because I think it's a great thing. It's a really cool thing. How many times in your life are you going to find a All-Star Game jersey at a thrift store that was actually a part of the All-Star Game weekend? So make sure to leave a like and subscribe. Have a good one, everybody. Thanks for watching.